Over here at another park in the area, Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex here in the city of Allen. This is a pretty cool place I've been to before, coming out at night, but this morning, a little early morning, Super Bowl Sunday morning coin shoot. I've got the Knock the Macro Simplex Plus. I actually have it notched out to 25 and below. So discriminated those out, trying to see if I can just do a quick morning search, because we got some Super Bowl Sunday fun to be happening, and I think I'm gonna do a little fishing beforehand too. Plus I got some honeydews I gotta knock out, so let's go do some morning coin hunting here at the park. And we'll start out these little jumpy things, and like I said, I set everything to be at a higher or 25 discrimination, so I'm hoping I can notch out all those little pieces of metal pull tabby stuff, but still pick up some good stuff. Well, I don't know what that is. 55, 97, that could be trash. I'll check it out. Let me pinpoint it. I think it's over here. That's a weird one. Let's skip it. Let's keep going. See if we can find some high value stuff. Okay, nothing around the jumpy things yet. Okay, let's work around. All right, let's go to this baby right up here. The swing set. All right. I think it's helping having that 20s and 25s notched out, 25 and below. I know I may miss something, but maybe when you're strapped for time, maybe a good thing to just get out there. It's about 7 in the morning here, and trying to get a search in before it gets really busy at the park. It's a pretty popular park here, and I think the temperatures are going to be pretty nice today, so there might be a lot more people out here tonight, or today. Plus we got Super Bowl Sunday to check out. What's weird is these last few times I've detected by the swings, it's been hit or miss. Not really found any good targets. I think the last time I got anything around here was these quarters. I think a quarter, maybe a dime. But let's go to the other swings over here. See where it takes us. Okay, let's work it. It does help notching out the trash. Here we go. No, that's not it. All right, we'll keep going. Let's see, I set the ground balance on this. Okay, let's just keep going. Maybe I'll reset the ground balance. Let me turn it off. Okay, and then I'll turn it back on. Let's try it without the ground balance, but keep the notched 25 and below notched out. Let's see what that does. Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, ground balance is good to go. It's basically right at the 90. Let's put the F1 first so it doesn't mess with my pinpointer as much. It'll still interfere, but I can't get it to do it completely. All right. Slight coolness in the wind right now. Okay, that's the swings. Okay. Much faster sweep than I'm doing. What is this? Nope, swing again. And I'm mainly rushing because I'm trying to get a search done before the park gets really busy, and I got a lot of area to cover. So I think this morning, it's more of a speed search versus the normal methodical search. I'll keep the same search pattern though, where I go around the structure and the perimeter of it initially, and then just see how far it'll take me. I usually start over here by the little bouncy jumpy things that the kids like to play on, and then I'll switch over to the swings, and then after that I'll go into the playground area itself. All right, well, so far slim pickings. It's been well, I'm not hearing as much trash right there as well. I'm still picking up foil, which is still a good sign, because that usually means I might be able to pick up a ring or two that way, even though I have the 25 and below notched out. Let's see what this is. Oh, a 51. Mixed 51 though. Yeah, and it's deep. Okay, let's check it out. It says it's deep. Let's go dig it quick. We got this mulch, so that helps get down to the bottom. And usually if it's deep like this in these parks, I'll hit that underlayment pin that they use to secure that little ground barrier that they put in the where is it, in the before they lay down the mulch. Well, I lost it completely. Holy cow, that's weird. Let's check it out. Getting some mix return over here. Maybe I did kick it out. Let's see. Wow. The ghost signal. When you're in a hurry, you just kind of cover it up and go. Okay. I'm just in the drop zone area where sometimes the kids like to jump off and off the swings, and that didn't yield anything. So let's go back again. We'll work the other side here in a moment, and then we'll go right into the playground structure and see what happens. What is that? 34? 34. And then just a single return. I want to hear that solid double return. Okay. Potential pull tab. Potential pull tab. Let's see. Oh, there it is. That metal stuff, that's, I think it's sort of like a lead thing or something. All right. Okay. Okay, let's work this other side of this swing, and then we'll go from here. All right. Yeah, last night I found a few coins last night. Nickel and 3 cents, 8 cents. Woohoo! I got a Hot Wheel too. Hot Wheel came in the 90s. Here I am expecting a quarter, and I got me a little Hot Wheel car. All right. It's one more sweep this way, and then we're going to go into the structure. Structure meaning the playground. Playground set. It's a pretty big one too, so. Whew. Kind of like a quick speed search here. Oh man. surprisingly chilly, even though it's only 55. And we just got through some really cold temps beforehand, but it's amazing. A moment ago, we were in the teens, and then here I am getting cold at the 55s. Huh, okay. Okay. Work in the structure area, which means we're going to get a lot of return from the playground itself. Okay. Okay. That's all the metal structure. And I'm mainly listening for that double return, like this. That's a double return, but that's because of the metal pole. You just gotta kind of pay attention to the sweep that you're doing and go from there. All right. Okay, come back around this structure. It's gonna work the area in sections. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Okay. Mixed signal there. All right. Come back around this other side. I can see that. That's a little pull tab, it looks like. Howdy, howdy. How's it going? See some folks joining. So far it's been just a piece of trash, metal trash, which makes sense. It's a metal detector. Good. You can see it right here. It's a little foily thing or something. Nah, it's something else here. Let's check it out. I lost track of it. Let's try it again. Now I'm gonna dig it. Let's just see. Oh, there it is. One of those bolts. Huh. Probably belongs to the deal up here. Funny, I've seen a bunch of those. Guess you got to do some standard maintenance stuff while you're out here at the playground. Okay, more of the structure. That's all this metal playground that you're hearing. Okay. And I'm really just working it fast since I'm limited in time. At a certain point this morning, families will start showing up. They may not show up too early since it's only about 7 something and it's kind of chilly right now. Mainly folks out walking and out running, so they won't be in the playground proper. No, okay. Let's go back around. Alright, let's go back in here. Florida, not so much of the cold weather that bothers us. Okay, wind. Wow, standing shade, heat. Alright. Yeah, I'm in Texas, and normally cold weather's not an issue either. Mainly heat and stuff. I certainly like warmer weather. Here we go. Oh, I see it. Looks like some more of that metal stuff. Right on top. Okay, let's keep working it. Nope. And I pretty much, normally I'll keep everything in, I won't notch out anything, but this round I did. 25 and below on the machine. Mainly, I gotta make sure I lock my car. Mainly to make sure I can skip all the trash that I've been picking up at some of these other parks. Okay, it's locked. All right, let's get back to it again. Okay, and so it's like, okay, I've been to this park 2-3 times now and picked up a lot of trash and got it taken out, but I think like this round I really just want to see if I can focus on some of the better targets. Like, you hear this? I bet it's this chain here. A place that people frequent. A lot of people show up at this park. There's a lot of people that come here. Okay. Well, it's a piece of the chain. All right, makes sense. Okay. Must have broke off or something. This is one of the popular parks in this city. The main thing is what I notice is because a lot of folks are paying cash, or not cash, but electronic payments, you don't get as many coins as you used to. But I guess you find more jewelry when you do find anything good, maybe. So right now I've only found one ring so far this year. And then what was the other thing? And then I got this cool pendant, bunch of charms and stuff, you know. And coin wise, yeah, I've gotten some coins here and there, but not like in the numbers that I used to get. But it's all right. It's part of the game. Oh, what was that? Hello from southern Mississippi. All right, cool. How's it going? Doing a Superbowl morning hunt. And what is this? Nope. Little toy dealie with eyes. Googly eyes. All right, and yeah, normally I'll come out at night and use my night light thing to search, because then I have the whole place to myself most of the time. But today, here we go. Mixed signal, 95, 85, 70. And then I change orientation, it drops off. Interesting. A lot of times that's because just the way the target is facing your coil can change the sound or the signal. So you certainly got to check this out. All right, what was that? Moved it again. Wow. Oh, here we go. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Someone's fishing gear. Yeah, little snap swivel. That's funny. There is a little pond over here. In fact, I fished it. There's two of them actually. And they hold some mainly bluegill and catfish and some bass. Funny how that picked it up. And you notice when I moved direction, the sound came different. I guess that's why you sometimes when you're really doing a thorough search, you don't just sweep the area in one direction. You kind of do like a crosshatch pattern. That's if I was going to be working an area, really working an area. Let's go back over here. Okay, still working back in here. Okay, little metal bar thing. Okay, trying to stay in this area here, kind of work the area first before I move on to the next section. It's a fairly good sized playground set. All right. And actually found a silver dime here once. That was interesting, because normally there's some junk. Normally you don't find silver dimes in one of these newer parks, and this is fairly new. I mean, it was built after they were still, or they weren't minting any silver. So okay. And here I'm just really looking for some of those higher target IDs to return. It's taking advantage of that notching feature of this machine. Helped the other day, or last night, when I hunted this one location, and oh, I tell you, I picked up like 50 plus pieces of that foily stuff. Okay, coming up on a slide. See if anyone dropped anything here. No. And this is what I call this as my metal detecting mobile live stream in real life. I got a phone right here that I'm streaming from, and then it's pretty much unedited, live. So maybe you'll see some good finds as well as the bad finds. And it kind of gives you a good idea what the hobby's like. Okay, here we go. There's something that's kind of throwing me. Okay, so there's a lot of structure here, metal. And okay, I go this way. Okay, that's the structure itself. As I come back away from it, I'm getting something right here. When I kind of tighten the coil search, so it's kind of pinpointed a little bit. It says it's about here. Okay, and it says it's maybe deep, so let's go and pop it out real quick. All right, just to get it started. And of course, it could be that underlayment pin that's been hosing me a lot. Okay. I don't know if I got it or not. Just take it out just one more time here. Okay. Okay, I kicked it out. It's somewhere in this thing. All right, let's see what they could be. Back in this thing now. No. There it is. Man, I'm chasing a little piece of metal. I just lost it again. No, that's not it. Tell you what, having a pinpointer certainly helps, but you still have to find it. Okay. Something little, I think. Let me check again. I think I knocked it out over here. Yeah, here we go. I was hoping it'd be a coin, but it doesn't look like it. It's this little piece of metal. I can't even tell what it is. Some kind of, oh, it's a button. All right. Well, I found a button in the mix. So pretty cool that I could still find stuff. And that was pretty deep. So I'm liking the machine. And since you kind of working these metal structures can definitely be a tough one. You just gotta kind of learn how your machine will react in this environment and what you're listening for. It's really that double return, and it can fool you a lot. I mean, you don't get everything, but and if you go with a smaller coil, that will help. That will help get you closer to these posts. And then the other thing, just to make sure when you're working a pole like this, you make sure you come in straight at it like this. You go like this, you're gonna get a false signal indicating that there might be something goody-goody there, but it's not. All right, let's go underneath this thing. All right, let's see if we don't strike out. Just trying to get at least one coin before the morning's over. Or maybe some jewelry. I'd be good with that. And even then, in a few deep knee bend stretches here. Got the little knee pad thing. That certainly helps. When I was first starting and I didn't have those, how many times I hurt my knees on this mulch and rocks and whatnot, because I tend to bend down on one knee as I search for stuff. Okay, I'm underneath one of the structures right now. Just kind of working the area. Okay. Okay. There was a sound there, but it wasn't the sound I was listening for. Okay. Hi. See other folks joining. Appreciate you guys joining. Zeke's metal detecting finds, mobile metal detecting live stream IRL in real life. Yours truly, Zeke, aka Glenn. I just use Zeke as the pen name for the channel, but I'm Glenn, and I'm in one of these off and again, start again, off again, on again, metal detector guys. Just been doing it for years, just not really consistently. This year I felt like doing it more, you know, and trying to still continue with my break-even quest to pay for this machine in clad coins. Detector is about $2.59, and I've got about almost 40 bucks, I think, in clad coins. So I got a good ways to go, and I'm not going by the time that I bought it, but I'm going by the hours that I've used it. And I've got about maybe 58 hours on this thing. So you definitely could pay for one of these if you took a job, you know, like an hourly job somewhere, versus trying to pay for it by trying to find stuff. But hey, that's part of the quest, the break-even quest. So it's more of a hobby than a means for funds and cash or whatnot. Okay. And my other machine was an older one, Fisher 1225X. I used that one for a while and found a good amount of stuff with it. And I'm hoping to find more stuff with this. This one has some features that I really like. I like that it's water resistant, if not waterproof, I think, up to so many feet. It does have this like pulse thing here in the handle. So if you go underwater, it'll pulse when you get a target. I haven't done that. Just mainly these playgrounds and volleyball courts that we have in the area. Okay, here we go. What is that? 2730. Potential pull tab, potential pull tab. Let's dig it. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Right there on top. Yep, that's metal detecting in real life right there. That's it. You want to ask someone what it's like? Just say, get your aluminum can, crunch it all up, mash it down, pop the top on it, and there you go. That's what it's mostly like. But then that occasional, you know what, you find and just makes up for it. Okay, 2 metal poles. Also got a metal structure here that could mess with me. So here I'll just shorten the coil search and see if I can locate a double return. Nope. Okay. Here I got multiple poles again, so I'm going to get a double return as I go back and forth between them. That'll throw you. Yeah, these metal structures can be tough to search. Okay. And what I'll typically do is just kind of come in straight at them right here, work the pole like this, and then I'll do one in between, shorten it. If I hear any return, I'll kind of focus a little bit more on it just to see if it is a signal. And if I'm unsure, then I'll just pull out the pinpointer and check it, since it's all metal mode on the pinpointer. Okay. Okay, so that is usually happens when you have these cross members like this. Hear that? Okay. But every once in a while you'll hear a different tone, so you'll want to dig it. Let's see. Like this one's acting different. Yeah, right there. No, it could be the cross member. Yeah, okay. So I went this way. I'll go this way. I'm not getting it. Just getting a single return. And if I'm in doubt, then I'll just take the pinpointer out and check it. But yeah, I haven't found as much clad coins as I once used to. But it's still fun. Fun to get out here. All right. And since I notched out some stuff, I think I can go and do a quicker sweep and maybe focus more on the coins that I'm looking for. Nickels will be the tough one, since it's right on the edge of the 25 and below that I discriminated out or notched out. Okay. All right, let's go underneath this thing and see what happens. Okay. All right, nothing there. Okay. I'm still working the perimeter area, but as I get to these places, I'll go underneath and just do a quick search. Okay. All right. Let's come back around. It's got a little bridge-like thing here. See? So I just kind of walk in between it. I got another set over here to do. So we'll do the same here. I'll show you what I mean. Hey, there's all kinds of metal here. So you really slow the search down a little bit and listen for those returns, and mainly listening for a return as you come back away from the metal structure. Okay. And right there, I'm not picking up anything. Okay, let's go back out here. What was that? Oh, okay. There's something here. It's getting interference with these poles or these other structure. Okay. And then I've got this staircase thing too that'll mess it up. But see, hear that? There's something right in there. It doesn't sound like it's a great target, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it just in case. Yep, there it is. Oh wow. I don't know what that is. Is that a tool thing or is that a ring? Ooh, maybe it's a ring. Yeah, that's a big ass ring. Nah, that's got to be some kind of... I don't know what that is. Let's just pretend it's a ring. What do you say? I'm gonna keep it. So you see that? I had this to contend with, that to contend with, this to contend with, but I heard some other sound here that just didn't sound right. And when in doubt, dig it, pull that all metal mode pinpointer, and it's okay to check it out. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Here we go. Okay, mixed signal, lower notch. I notched it out to 28 deep. Then it's coming in at 40. So again, it's that issue where, what do you call it? Like I got with the, what you call it, that snap swivel, where depending on the approach I took, the orientation of the coil, I'm getting a different return. Okay, and that could be the case where the target, it's facing you versus at an angle. And in this case, since I notched out everything that I think should be trash, and this is still returning something, when in doubt, dig it. So we're gonna dig it. All right. And it says it's fairly deep, so I'm just gonna pop out the mulch and just kind of get to the general direction. Let's see, cut them fingernails. I don't know, they don't look too bad, do they? All right, man's ring. Maybe fit my finger. I'm a man. All right, cool. All right, this one's kind of deep though, and I don't feel like digging too far deep past that underlayment. So let's see if, oh, here we go. I may have kicked it out with that deep dig. Oh, look at that. Penny. All right, well, found a penny. Said we were doing a little coin hunting. Nice. Oh, no. It's a nickel, and that makes sense. It came in at that 30 and then 40. That is interesting. Nice. All right, so good stuff. Yeah, cool. All right, good stuff, man. Got a nickel, and anytime you're finding nickels, that also means you could be catching a few rings, if you know what I mean. Hi from Western Australia. Awesome. How's it going? How much a rig costs? $2.59, and I've only found almost about $40 in clad coins to pay it off. So I got a ways to go. All right. It's the Nocta Macro Simplex Plus. Hello from England. Howdy from England. And I've been really happy with it. Got about 2-3 years ago, and I like some of the features that I didn't have on my older detector. Okay, let's keep going. Hi from the UK and Scotland. Nice. Howdy. Appreciate you guys joining. Normally I come out at early morning or at night with my detector. I went last night and found about 8 cents and clad, and because today's Super Bowl Sunday and I plan on doing some fishing later when temperatures jump up a little, I decided to come out here and go ahead and do a morning, at least earlier morning hunt. Right now I only see people out here either starting to warm up for some of their morning sports stuff, as well as some people walking and jogging. So later on, when the families and kids arrive, I'm already out of here by then. Just gonna do that out of respect for the families, to just have some enjoyment. Plus, I don't really want to be bothered or bother them. Works out good. Hi from the snowy central Canada. Yeah, that snow is pretty tough when it comes to metal detecting. All right. Okay, let's work the perimeter here. I gotta get underneath this structure here, work in here, come back around. And one of the good things about not being so tall is I don't have to bend down too much. I'll still hit my head and stuff when I don't pay attention, but you know, it's the nature of the business here. Okay, 26, kind of single return. And there's a pole there. Okay, let's keep going. All right. So there was a streak I was on every time I came to this park. There was this one structure or play area or play set. Every time I searched it, I'd find a quarter there. So far this year, that streak has gone past. All right, let me get underneath here. And
Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to try it again here in a moment and see if I can break that streak and find another quarter underneath it.
All right, let's go check over here real quick. Hello from Connecticut. All right, howdy, howdy from Connecticut.
Got the big game today, so got to get a morning hunt in.
Well, I have the part to myself, and it's a fairly good size one. I mean, a lot of structure, goes all the way back there, a couple of swing sets. Very popular place for kids to come with their and families to play and whatnot. And of course, high traffic area usually means some good stuff. But I have notched out the detector to move some of that trash that I was picking up previously. This is the structure right here. Every time I'd come here, like a good 6-7 times in a row, I'd find a quarter right in here. I don't know, it's some kind of climbing thing that the kids go on, but so far that streak has ended. So let's just add a tradition. Let's just check it just in case, and maybe there might be a quarter lurking there. Looks like it isn't. All right, well, that's the way it is. From Wales, UK. All right, howdy, howdy from Wales. Thanks for joining, everyone. Just giving you a little belly detecting in real life live streaming. Give you an idea what it's like to do your day in grind where you come out and just do a little belly detecting. All right. It's none of that, cool artifacts and antiques. It's mainly clad coins and trash with the occasional possible jewelry. I mean, I did find, I don't know if it's truly a ring or not. Found a nickel, and then found this huge thing. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna call it a ring. You know, pretty good size one too. All right, I remember I found some silver with like this really cool looking turquoise inlay, and that was back when I was over there in Monterey, California. I lived over there for a time, and I was able to find a few coins and rings there, and I do recall that. It was a huge ring too. I ended up hawking it at the, silver gold exchange, and he basically, I think I got like maybe $50 for it. It wasn't bad. It definitely helped pay for that detector. All right, okay, I'm getting pinged. Let me check it. My son's wedding ring looks just like that. All right, cool. All right, a ring, I like it. I love to mudlark, but have just had surgery, so cannot leave the house. Thank you for taking me outside. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's see. From Watford, England. Love belly detecting. Love getting out on yourself. Great what you're doing. Yeah, it's an addiction, I'll tell you. Okay, it's like fishing. I'm addicted to that as well. It's like you get out, and yeah, you get all this trash, and yeah, you pick it up, and I'll count what I got, and let's see, systems analyst, dude, crunch numbers, etc. So one of the things I believe about your hobbies you should do is, whatever your day job is, make sure your hobby, unless you really love your day job, unless make sure your hobbies are not related to your day job, because then it's just like an extended day job. All right. So yeah, I do stuff that's not related to sitting in front of a computer as a hobby. Yeah, crunch numbers and guess stuff and forecast stuff. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can find a coin or two, or maybe another ring. All right. All right. I do like when I had this thing set with no discrimination. I was picking up everything, and I was learning what the sounds were. And typically 20s was usually this foily stuff that you find everywhere, but you'd have the occasional ring, so you got to be very careful at that. But guess what? Surface find, that's a ring. What do you think? That counts. Little pinky ring. Yeah, it's plastic, but that counts. I swept the coil over it. There we go. I'll use that excuse. All right, that goes into the collection bag. All right. Yeah, I haven't sold any of recent finds in a while. I've just been collecting stuff. Who knows, maybe I might. I don't know. I can only have so much junk. All right. Okay, we're coming up on the initial perimeter search around the structures. What I'll do next is I'll start working the gaps, some of these open areas, and a lot of times you'll find some good stuff. I mean, this big wide open gap here. I found a coin spill where someone dropped a coin here and then dropped another coin, and I could trace it for about another 5 coins and see the direction, at least where they were coming from or to. And then I don't know, I mean, what do you really call a coin spill though? Because I did find a coin spill where it was like 20 plus pennies, but then, you know, I think anything 2 and above, so 3 or more is a coin spill, at least in my definition. You got to set some kind of reference. So yeah, I refer to a coin spill. That's 3 coins in a row in basically the same general area. Now, if one's really deep compared to the others, that's kind of questionable. That could have been an older drop. All right. Well, not too bad so far. Over here is a water park in the summer. A lot of kids, a lot of families out hanging out and laying all their stuff here, and you could find a bunch of coins there off and on, you know, because the little food truck guy comes by, or ice cream dude, and so they're paying there, and that's usually cash. And then they'll open up the little snack bar area up there. See, it's pretty high traffic area. And here it is, Sunday, not even 8 o'clock, and we got folks coming out playing some soccer and whatnot, and you got the people jogging, running. And look at this, I got a big area to scan before anyone shows up. So I'm just gonna go fast, see what happens. See if I found anything, owner, what to do with it. I found that Aggie ring with a Texas A&M Aggie ring with a diamond in it, and got it back to the owner, because I'm an Aggie also, graduate of Texas A&M over there at College Station, and there's a really good network on finding lost rings and getting it to their owner. That's pretty cool. And then found rings, not rings, what do you call it? Car keys. Yeah, I'm at the beach. I'll be hanging out, looking for some coins, and someone will ask if I can help them find their ring, or not ring, their keys. And I'll just ask, you know, where's the general area your last were, where you think you lost them, and I'll give it a search. And I would say every time I was asked, maybe about 10 times, I'd say I was asked. Only once I couldn't find it. And the prizes, sometimes, you know, $5, $10, $20. My favorite one was when they gave me a 6-pack of beer. All right, little mixed signal spot here. Oh, wait a minute, I know what this is. Okay, so I've been detecting this place off and on for years. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, these little bounce things. So right here was a third one. Okay, and then there used to be another one right about here. Yeah. Okay, and it's fooled me just about every time. But this time I'm paying attention. All right, what detector do you recommend to beginners? Oh, it's all up in the air. There's a whole bunch of detectors out there that are really well. I mean, if you stick with those name brand ones, Garrett, Nocta, Fisher, I mean, all of those are good. Really, it's the what the your budget, but throwing budget aside, if I was going for features, that's really what you want to look for, features. On my old Fisher 1225X, it was an analog, just dial tone and everything, or dials. The big thing that I liked about it was it had a discrimination feature, so I could notch out from 0 all the way to 10 any of the trash that may be out there. So that's key. And then sensitivity. Being able to adjust the sensitivity was helpful, because sometimes I'd be in a very, like a lot of power lines and everything. So having that capability to kind of reduce that interference helped. And additionally, sensitivity helps you go and dig deeper or look deeper into the ground. So at a bare minimum, I'd say have that. It had a built-in pinpointer, but I would say go get your pinpointer as well. On top of that, because you'll spend less time chasing targets. And then the other thing is, it didn't have a volume control on the old Fisher. This one does on the Nocta. But my workaround was I used headphones to increase the battery length, as well as be able to hear those little soft tones. And because I had that, earphones I used had a volume control, so I was able to do that as a workaround. And then it didn't have target ID, it didn't have a depth meter, but for the target ID, I just kind of learned what the sounds of the different targets I had, coins, rings, whatnot. Before I'd go out and I first got the detector, I just laid out all these different targets and kind of learned what they said, what it was telling me, and I knew exactly, okay, not exactly, but I could estimate, okay, if I get this sound at this level, probably going to be a quarter, probably going to be something, good versus a coin or not. In this case, because I have the target ID, I can go by the target IDs. So like 30s, 40s, that could be a nickel. 40s, 50s could be some really nice jewelry stuff, could be trash, meaning that coil and all that. Not coil, but a foil. 60s, 70s, pennies, 70s, dimes, 90s, quarters. Car license to dig around here. No, you don't need a license here. There are certain places you have to be that do require a permit. San Antonio, if you go to the Corps Engineer Lakes, you'll have to get a permit to detect there. And then some cities, but everything's online now. So if you're gonna want to make sure in your area that you can detect, go search your city ordinance and look up metal detecting and see what requirements there are. Here where I'm at, there is no requirement for licensing and permitting. And the main thing is you got to be careful of is damaging the ground or the playground area that you're in, or the park. And then the other thing is there are certain, open hours. You can't go before 5 and you can't go after 11. Okay. Platinum jewelry sounds like pull tabs. Dig them all. Yeah, I've got this set up to still pick up pull tabs, so I'll definitely dig them. Here's a 45, 33 mixed signal. And as I was saying, when I found that what's it called? The snap swivel, this thing right here that I found earlier. That one was coming in at the 40s, then it dropped to the 30s, then jumped up again, and all based on the relationship of the target to the coil. The orientation to it is what was really driving what that number is. So it kind of makes sense why, the old school, I used to be at a metal detecting club way back when. The old schoolers would tell me, you got to do a crosshatch pattern. You got to make sure you overlap, because, you could change, the target could change in the angle. So make sure you do that. And yeah, if I had all day to do it, I probably would. But in this case, I probably got another 30 minutes before people start showing up. So, and I got all that to knock out real quick. So we'll see. All right. I'm still on this thing. Let's see if I can pinpoint it. Since it's deep, I'm gonna just dig it down and see what happens.
All right. And yeah, pull tabs can be rings. And you know, I think the good thing though is a lot of times the people, oh, it's the underlayment pin. Yeah, that's the other thing you got to be careful here. That vapor barrier or whatever barrier they lay down before they put the mulch down will throw you. Comes in at a nice tone. Oh, 68. About 4 inches down. That could be a penny. Let's see. And I was here about a couple of weeks ago, so I remember going over this spot. So this may be a new one. Or it could have been one I missed. Okay. Yep, I kicked it out. You see it? I don't see it yet. Okay. I think I see something. No. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's a penny. All right. Nice. Got a penny. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Look at all that I got to do. Okay. Let's see how far I get before I call it. Okay. I'm just going to kind of work this area first before I go all the way down. 2930. Potential trash, but we got to dig. Right there. There it is. Yep. That could have been a ring. But it wasn't, so we'll see. Something over here. No, lost it. Okay. Okay, here's another. It says it's deep. All right, I'm gonna come back around. I'm just gonna do a little sections at a time. It's too big to just go back and forth if I'm strapped for time. Oh, what is this? Little surface find. What does this say? Touchdown. Oh, nice. That's probably something to have for tonight for the old Superbowl. Maybe someone will get a touchdown or two. Throw down hundreds of pennies. Ah, nice. It used to happen to me when I got my first detector back at A&M. My buddies would throw a ton of pennies and right over there by the dorm where I'd be detecting. But kind of funny, yeah. Poking fun of me, and then one of them finally came up to me and says, "Hey, I lost my Aggie ring while we were in this mud fight. Can you help me find it?" Yeah, sure. So yeah, you can poke fun, but in the end, you'd be surprised. And then that metal detecting club, we had a phone tree where the president of the club would get a call from the local police, and they start calling the team together, the club together, to help locate whatever they're looking for. Most times it was shell casings. I went on a couple of those, and that's pretty cool. A whole bunch of guys with their metal detectors in a row just going up and down a field. So, yeah, it's an interesting hobby. And then some guys, they got some of that high dollar fancy stuff, you know. And then I remember at one event, one of the guys were showing the different finds they had, and one guy found a little $5 gold coin that he found over there in West Texas when he went out with a buddy, and it was tiny. I always thought, you know, gold coin was this huge whatever thing. No, this is a little $5 gold coin, a little tiny thing. And he found it. He said it was, I think, like 2-3 feet deep. He had one of these pretty good detectors for back then too. Okay. All right. Kind of look around and see. Still got some people showing up with their dogs and walking dogs now. What's expensive equipment? To me, I think anything like in the thousands, I think that's really, really expensive. I mainly go by it's on sale and it's got these deals, but you know, like I said, I'm an avid detectorist, not an expert. I've got 3 machines. I got this Nocta that I've had for about 2-3 years, and then I had that Fisher for 40 years, and then I got an old Radio Shack metal detector that I had for about 35 years. So, yeah, and none of those were in the thousands. So, I think the Fisher I paid $289 from Kelly Co. detector, and I ended up getting this one from Kelly Co. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's see how this goes. I'll give it a quick sweep here. Actually, no, let's go ahead and do the perimeter. We'll do the perimeter, and then I'll probably call it at that point. I see some, at least 2-3 soccer teams out. Looks like some of the baseball guys are starting to show. Yeah. All right. And then later on, especially on these nice days, this place will be packed. And you know, back in the day, I could find, you know, multiple coins, you know, $2-3 worth of coins out here. Just come in between, about let it rest for a week or two, come back out, and bang, I'm getting some more coins. Now it's been, it's been hit or miss, but hey, I still don't mind. Because who knows, you might find that treasure. Yeah. And a whole different ball game when I was on the coast, being able to hit the beach. There you were always getting tons of traffic, and the whole place would, you know, one day you'd have nothing, next day there'd be more stuff again, just from the weekend festivities. Okay, mixed signal here. It says it's deep. Yeah, it says it's deep. I'm gonna let it pass. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Getting some developers to hook you up. But I like this as a hobby, but I'm not that into it. I got other hobbies too. Well, the other hobby I have is related to fishing, and that's more of a passion as well. But I do like them both, but I tend to, well, I like to fish. And this is kind of like fishing, dirt fishing, I heard someone call it. There's a pull tab. That there could be a gold ring. Okay, so I'm just going to work this perimeter area around it, and let's just see if we can pick up something. There's another pull tab, and of course we're right next to the picnic area. Okay. Yeah, I've done magnet fishing, just found hooks and stuff. In fact, I'll probably put out a YouTube shorts on the last time that magnet fishing I did. Got one of those ones that I think it could hold 500 pounds or something. And there's another pull tab, but I hadn't gotten anything with it that, you know, other than coins, parts of fishing reels. The main thing is I was trying to hopefully get one of those multi-tools that someone, like a Leatherman or something, that maybe somebody dropped, you know, while they were fishing. And look at this, multiple pull tabs. I was hoping to get that, and I hadn't yet. So, Okay, howdy, howdy. So I notched out the lower foily stuff, but still picking up the pull tabs, which, like someone indicated earlier, that pull tabs can mean rings. It certainly can. It could mean nickels also. All right. What time is it? Okay, cool. We still got a little bit more before people really start showing up. It's a colder morning, I think, and maybe that's why there's not as many people that I'll see out here. Plus, it's Sunday, so that could also be a reason why I don't see as many folks out. Okay. Just kind of working the wall now. Let's see if we can coax something out of here. Yeah, I didn't pick up near as much trash since I did notch out a lot of the trash signals. The other day I got about maybe 50 or so. Extra Leatherman. No, that's okay. I got a Leatherman already. It's just, it's the how I acquire it is the main reason why I want to do it. If you give it to me, well, I didn't catch it with my magnet. Yeah, not doing it to pay for stuff, other than trying to break even on this, because it's like a self-imposed challenge. Plus, at the same time, yeah, like I said earlier, I'm like a systems guy. I've been tracking how long it takes for this battery to last between sessions. And like right now it's on this 2 bar. That was 3 last night, and I had charged it up to 5. I've got about maybe 6 hours on this right now. I'll let it go down to about 2 or 1, and then I'll recharge it. And then since I've had this, I've been tracking to see how long the battery lasts between sessions, or yeah, and then at the same time, eventually I'm thinking it's gonna have to be replaced, and you can't really just replace them by replacing it yourself. I think you have to send it back to Nocta. So I'm trying to figure out how long will that battery last before I have to send it back. And so, systems guy like me, I got data, spreadsheet and everything, tracking all this and everything. So, hey, stay tuned. Whenever I get to that point, I'll be able to publish that. But look at this. It says it was a pull tab, but turns out it was some kind of piece of metal something. I don't know what that is. Looks like a little bird and another bird here, and it got chopped. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to put it in the collection pile of I don't know what it is, but I'm going to keep it still. All right. Perimeter search continues. Yeah, it is good battery life, and that was the other reason why I switched to this, because I was having to replace the 2 9-volt batteries on my Fisher. And what happened is I'd be out detecting, and next thing I know, I'd get, I'd start noticing I'm not getting as good a signal, and then next thing I know, it's because my batteries were low. So here, at least I have an indication of what the battery level is, and I can kind of play it by ear before I switch over and charge it up again. And I do like there's a speaker here. Gives it, that's waterproof. These are waterproof connections. You just got to make sure you have it covered well. And then it has a built-in light. Got a built-in light. I didn't know that. And then when I hunt at night, anytime I get a return, the display pops up, because I mainly coin shoot at night when I have the whole place to myself. Hi from Texas. Howdy, howdy. From Texas here too, here in Allen, Texas, suburb north of Dallas-Fort Worth. Just doing a little Super Bowl Sunday morning coin hunt. And so far it's been slim pickings. I think I got a nickel and a penny. And then I got a potential ring, or what looks to be a ring. And I did notch out 25 and below on the target ID, just so I can focus more on some higher numbers and get a faster search going, since I'm limited in time before people start showing up here. Okay. And yeah, we've been pretty much all through this whole area, so slim picking so far, but hey, I'm still getting some good exercise in. And I'm now just doing the perimeter search just to see if folks have dropped something while they're kind of sitting here hanging out. Yeah, I'll come out here, doing other stuff like on, normal, what you normally do at a park, play around, walk the kids, etc., the dog, And every time, I think maybe other metal detector enthusiasts do the same thing. Anytime you go by a place that has potential search, a potential area to search, do you start kind of scanning the place and looking for signs of potential drop zones where people are congregating, and you kind of mark the spot because you think about checking it later. There we go, Mr. Pool Tab right there. I do, so I'll come out here and I'll just notice where a lot of folks will hang out as they're, and a lot of them will hang out over here by this, along the wall. Some on this side, but mainly they go over there. So we'll head over there. Only thing about that spot is there used to be a big playground set there that they left the base metal stuff foundation, and that always throws me because I'll always re-find it when I go there, and I just got to remember that, oh yeah, that's that thing again. Here's another pull tab. Okay, but every pull tab is a potential ring. A potential ring. Okay. Something here. Ooh. Mixed signal, but I'm getting some higher return. Let's check it out. Okay. Fairly close to the surface, acting like a quarter. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Is that a quarter? Or is it a token? All right, I got a quarter. Nice. High 90s, you gotta love them. 90s, I mean. That's usually the telltale of a quarter. And I was here a week ago. That wasn't there. Or 2 weeks ago. New find. Here's a 78. That's a potential dime. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, a little bit further down. Let's see. Feeling some kind of... Oh, that's the underlayment. Shoot. See that? That's that underlayment. So we gotta let that one fly. Yeah, shoot. That one's pretty close to the surface, that underlayment. What is this? A lot of mixed signals here. Let's check it. Check it just in case. Knowing that that underlayment is pretty close to the surface. Yep, already hit the underlayment. We gotta go. Huh. Well, I guess it makes it easier. Because rule of thumb, I don't go past that barrier. So I don't damage the fabric. Okay. Well, we eked out a quarter out of there. That was good. Let's see what's over here. Okay, let's go back up. Kind of looks like, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, I caught a little cold the other day. Oh, look. Some kind of little ball thing. I put that in the I don't know what to do pile. So this stretch here, a lot of times people just hang out here while they watch their kids. So probably a good idea just to kind of search it real quick. Okay, and I'm staying close to the wall. Normally I'll do 2 passes, one close, one further. For this, I'm just going to stay close and probably call it at that point. Okay. Oh, got some birds. 28, 30. I'm going to let that one go. That one, I believe, is where that one base foundation piece is. Okay. Mixed signal, 46, 29. Let's just check it out. Maybe another pull tab. I think I see something. Some kind of metal thing. Looks like it's a piece of foil. Oop, dropped it. Dropped it. Okay. Cover it up, and then we'll check it just in case. Thought I was hearing another signal. Yeah. So there's still something there. Let's check it out. It's over here. Okay. Let's check it out. It sounded like multiple signals and they were conflicting with each other. And I think one was a higher tone than the other. Let's see. Yep. You're a pool tabby. Mr. Pool Tab, right there. That was that higher tone compared to that other piece of metal. All right. So yeah, if you're picking up pull tabs, that's always good. And then another thing to do is, if you're married and you got one of your rings, this is like a, what is this thing? 10K ring. All right, you can just kind of throw it on the ground. There, 46. So that kind of gives you an idea at what the conditions are for a given, what do you call it, location, what your ring may be coming in. So if you get a target like that, like 46 consistently, definitely probably dig it. But here, watch this. Right there, I just noticed a coin looking thing that looks like a nickel. And it's not coming in at anything. So that has me worried. Oh, that's why. Look at that. It's a piece of foam. Woo! For a moment there, I thought I was losing nickels. Wow, that's kind of scary. Okay. Higher tone, but it's deep and it sounds like it's that bass again. So they had this structure over here that had anchors, and it was guide wires and anchors and to hold it up, and it's a pretty cool toy thing, or not toy, but playground thing. But I think a lot of folks kind of fell, may have hurt themselves, so I think that's why they got rid of it. Okay, there was something here. Sounded deeper. I'm hitting the underlayment. Gotta stop underlayment. Gotta leave that alone. Okay. So I think we're about almost to the tail end of the perimeter search. Okay. And then at that point, get an assessment of how many people are here. So the park is still clear, or at least the playground area, still wide open. So I still got a few. I can keep going a little bit more. Got to take advantage of these quiet periods. Nope. Let's see if we can find some coinage. Okay. All right. Okay, that's the wall. Coming up on the next spot. There's a bench. Okay. I think we're almost near the end. Okay. If we still have time, I'm going to go to this one other open area that I hadn't detected, or that I haven't covered yet. Mixed signal here deep. Let's check it out. All right, let's check it out. Okay. All right, maybe I kicked it out. Let's check it out. No, it's still there. I think that's near the underlayment already. I gotta let that one go too. Wow. Yeah, that little barrier. I mean, yeah, you definitely don't want to damage that. Okay, let me go back over here to this other area. On the other side of this deal, there's a stretch that I like going because it's a high traffic area. Actually, let me go ahead and sweep while we're going in that direction. I found some stuff by accident as I'm walking to the next spot. Sort of like when I'm trolling, fishing. I'm trolling behind my kayak, a lure, and just kind of going to the next spot, seeing if you hear something or get a hit. Okay. All right. Happy hunting. All right, cool. Thanks. Yeah, this is the mobile metal detecting mobile live stream is what I call it. And it's just to give folks an idea what, you know, a hobbyist metal detector guy gets. There's that one Bud Light commercial, you know, real minute genius, and it's talking about the beach metal detecting guy. That's me right there. That is exactly what I would say is the theme song for yours truly. Okay, mixed signal 70s, it jumped to 90 and then the 60s, and it says about 4 inches deep. Let's go ahead and kind of pop it out, and then I'll check the pinpointer with it. Okay. There's the underlayment. Okay, well, that tells me a lot already. Okay, I may have kicked it out. Different tone. Yeah, very mixed tone, but I think I kicked it out. It's one of those cases you got to dig it because you're not sure what it is. Ah, there we go. A little hairpin barrette. I don't know. That'll go in the, I'll put it in the other pile. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. I think I got maybe about another 15, 20 minutes, then kids will start showing, and I'll give the park back to them. And beach metal detecting guy from the Bud Light song will retire for the day and shift over to his other hobby later. And that other hobby being fishing. If you guys want to check that out, I'm at Average Angler Life. It's my other channel. And if you guys like fishing, again, it's just like this. Sometimes I get stuff, sometimes I don't. But hey, the tug is the drug. In this case, the beep is the fix. I don't know. You know, just getting the tug on the line. Well, in this case, getting that nice loud signal telling you got something is really the addiction. You get a solid sound. I'll tell you what that is. I mean, I go crazy over a 90s, you know, because that's usually a quarter. And then 47, 50, really get the heart going there when I get a solid sound there, because that's usually a good ring. Like that amethyst pendant that came in at about 47, which is the same as my 10 karat ring here. So yeah, the anticipation, I guess. That's what keeps you going. Here we go. What is this? Mixed signal 68, 70s, dropped. Okay. It's a weird one. It's not a solid signal either. Oh, wow, it's saying I got some mineralization. Thought I took it off. Let's try. Let's move it over. Set the ground balance on it. Okay. Let's see if that makes a difference. Still have it notched out at the 25 and below. Okay. Yeah, still mixed signal. The squeak is the tweak. Ah, that's a good one. What am I chasing? Let's see, what am I chasing? Right in there. Oh no, there it is. Right there. Look at that thing. A huge piece of chunk of metally stuff here. The squeak is a tweak. I like that. That's funny. All right. Let's keep going here. We'll give it about another sweep before I call it. Starting to see more cars. Still a bunch of the weekend athlete guys out. Okay. Yeah, you guys ever hear that Bud Light commercial song, Real Minute Genius? Here's to beach metal detecting guy, and you listen to the words, I mean, it cracks me up each time. Beaches in Chicago. I bet you found some good stuff there. High traffic areas and stuff. Definitely got some good potential for some good finds. Over here, can't really do the beaches because they're all, at least here close to me, is Corps Engineer Lakes, and they require a permit, and then you have to run your stuff by the office in case there's any artifacts and antique stuff, I guess. And just another hassle. I'd rather just go and, you know, turn on the machine and go. And yeah, it's slim pickings at times, but you know, every once in a while you'll find something. I mean, I did find a ring. You know, I'm not sure if it's. Someone was saying it's a version of a wedding ring that you use for. I guess. Let me show you real quick. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Little wedding ring looking thing. And then I did find a plastic ring too. Surface find. Definitely not going to find it on the metal detector. But I counted it because, hey, I put my coil over it. Okay, 30s, potential foil, trash, potential nickel. Let's check it out. There it is. That foily stuff right there. Lots of silver coins from like, oh, nice, nice. Gold rings, gold dental, wow. All right, here we go. 79. That could be a dime. That could be a dime. Or it could be a penny. Let's see what year it is. Still a little wet. I can't really see it. Can y'all see it? No. So I think it says 1976 or 75. All right, well, found a penny. That counts. Add to the coinage. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to play it by ear with the notch feature on this thing. I think 25 and below definitely keeps me focused on more of the higher target IDs and still keep in the zone for potential rings because I'm still getting those pull tabs. I don't think I'll go to 30 because if I go to 30, I think I may lose out on some of those nickel finds, which will also mean potential ring finds. Hi, howdy. Oh man, well, it's certainly been fun. This time a day one versus or a morning hunt versus my typical evening. All right. Oh, I heard something. Sounds like a surface one. 30s. So just wanted to get out, get a hunt in before later today. I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl, plus I'm get a round of fishing in later too. So if you guys want to see me do some fishing, check it out at Average Angler Life. It's another channel that I do. All right. Okay, let's go over here and do a sweep in this direction and kind of work this one area here, and then I think I'm gonna call it because I'm starting to hear some kids in the area. So I'm gonna go and do a quick finish of this spot here, and then we'll call it. Just want to respect their time with their kids, because yours truly had kids as well as grandkids, and tell you what, they are awesome. 39, 40. Let's see what's here. Let's see what's here. Oh man, I think I lost it already. Okay. Yeah, I gotta check it again. Let's check it. Oh, I kicked it out. Yeah, I pushed it out. Sounded like it was over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Look at that, a pencil. And man, this guy went full Monty. He used the whole thing just about. Look at that. It's been a long time since I had to use a pencil, but I don't think I ever let it go that far down. That's funny. Okay. All right, let's finish this out. I'm just gonna come back to this structure here. I don't remember going here. All right, I hadn't cleared this area yet, so let's clear it real quick, and then at that point I'm gonna call it. Again, once folks start showing up, let them have the park. I already had it for almost over an hour, and that's just enough for me to get around in. And then we got Mr. Super Bowl time to happen, and then after that, well, just chill time. All right, let me go and clear the trash here real quick and show you what I got, and then we'll close out everything. me just go over here to the benches. All right, so this is the park I detected a couple of weeks ago. And as you can see, it's a pretty good sized park. You got playground, swings, the jumpy things. You got this whole area here. And I pretty much detected it. Quick search. And I did notch out discrimination values 25 and below. And then I set it at part 2. There's my trowel. That's one of these single handled from trowels. So you gotta make sure it's a single one piece thing. Use my pinpointer. And then put all my trash here. So not as much trash since I did notch out all the junk that I normally would be getting. I'd be getting a lot more foily stuff. I'm still getting the pull tabs, so I know that's a good thing when I'm still picking up pull tabs, because then I'm not going to be missing some of those rings and whatnot. All right, let's get that out. Okay, so I'm not going to keep the hairpin thing. All right, and then I found that little bolt and all that. So, and then here's what I thought was a nickel. All right, so that's gonna go in the trash pile. Actually, I throw them away. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get that thrown out. Convenient trash receptacle. So normally I'll have a whole big pile of these, because when I set the discrimination basically to 0, I get everything. But luckily I have that low ferrous setting, so any of the iron stuff comes in at a low value. Let's see, here are the coins. Okay, got a penny, quarter, a nickel, and a penny. So 25, 30, 32 cents. Okay, and then other fines. Okay, surface fine, touchdown. I kept it because, you know, Super Bowl. Surface fine. I hear a little plastic ring. I know it wasn't on the detector, but my coil went over it, so I'm counting it. And then I got some kind of metal thing with some dove bird design thing that I'm not sure what it is, so I'm just going to put it in there. And then I got this, they say this is a man's wedding ring. I guess maybe like a working style one. All right. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So not bad. All right. Stay tuned for more. I plan on doing more of these metal detecting mobile live stream IRL in real life to give you an idea what it's like to be a detectorist, hobbyist, not a professional, just coming out having some fun. All right, all for now, and happy hunting. And I like that call out on, what is it? The squeak is the tweak. Let me see if I can find it. The squeak is the tweak. Thug is the drug when I'm fishing. Squeak is the tweak. I like it. All right, take care.